Here we are for the first Facebook Live of the season. The actual regular season is upcoming really, really soon, but there's already a lot of action in preseason. And Rhyah Stewart, you're a big part of that action that took part in that preseason. You've been in the net for the Caberton Eagles this weekend. How did you like your experience, and how is it for you to play in the big league with the boys?
Yeah, it was definitely a great experience overall. I got to be challenged by the level, so I'm very happy about that.
You told me before the interview that you play a lot with the boys, but the QMJHL is another level. I mean, those are the best guy of their age. So, did you expect to do I don't know, well, that well, because you didn't give any goals. So, how get us through your experience a little bit, and how did you like it?
I definitely just treated it like any other game I went to, even though the stakes might have been a little bit higher. So I prepared the same way. And I guess I just wanted to do the best I could and help the team win. So
Were you aware of all like the media attention there was before and after, especially because you kind of got on the wave because there was a lot of people talking about you. Were you surprised by all the attention that was around you before and after the game?
a little bit. I kind of expected it just from hearing from other people about it, but I just kind of put that in the back of my mind and treated it like any other game to not put any extra pressure on myself.
Louis, it's not the first time you have a woman goaltender in the net. What made you decide to have Raya in the net? What bring you to get Raya in the net?
Well, I didn't know, I didn't know her before she got here last week, but I heard only great things. Bladen Man Dixon, who's our goalie coach, worked with Raya before, and he speaks highly of her. So I was really intrigued and excited to see her on the ice, and that's what we talked when she got in camp after our great viewing at the Hockey Canada. She came in late because she was part of Hockey Canada and Lake Placid in that event. She came in. I wanted to see how she felt on the ice, and she was the first one that said she felt really comfortable. We got into a practice on Thursday. She looked solid. She looked at her place. So for us now, it was the time to take a decision. Is it the right timing for Friday night? And we were really comfortable, and she proved to everyone that being a boy, being a girl doesn't matter. The QMJHL is all about inclusion, and we want to have the best athletes. And for her to come in net only after 2 days at camp, and having the performance that she had, 24 save on 24 shot, and she was really solid. So extremely happy for her.
Yeah, exactly. You said no goal, 24 shot, 24 saves. Well, get us through your evaluation of her game in the net. How did you like it? Maybe her movement and the way she maybe was managing the defenseman. Get us through your coach analysis of the game.
Well, I think she wanted to get that first shot. If I remember correctly, it was an icing, Raya, where it was a rolling puck, and then she kind of stopped it. She wanted to see the action early, and I think early on we didn't give them that many shots. But once it started going, she felt comfortable. She made that first save. She reminded me a lot of Blade, Man Dixon, when he played. Blade was not the tallest goalie, but played his angle so well. Kind of a little bit of old school where she stands up, she doesn't go down for nothing. I really felt she was at her place. She was comfortable out there. She made a lot of few save. I think at the end of the first period, they crashed in that pretty hard on that power play. She had to make 2 or 3 big key save along the goal line. So really happy for her to come in and show the calm and poise, and she was rock solid down there.
Yeah, Raya, it seems to me like a pretty composed and calm girl. I don't know you very much, but that's my feeling from the beginning of the interview. But how were you feeling when Louis told you, well, you're going to be in the net tonight? What was your reaction?
I definitely was really excited for the opportunity. Like, I felt like being able to get into the game would help my development long term. So just to be able to get that opportunity was really great.
And you said that you would treat the game like any other game, but obviously it's not. So were you nervous before the game, or you really like you were super composed and just ready to go?
There was definitely a little bit of nerves, but then you just kind of have to go out there and do the best you can. And once I got to feel the puck a little bit, I felt comfortable in there.
And how did you react before, maybe when you got the first shot? Like, were you nervous? Were you anxious to get that first shot on you and feel the puck on you?
A little bit, and then it was a pretty good first shot. So then I guess it was a great way to start the game.
Yeah, yeah. It better start with a save. That's for sure. So it was all pretty much a perfect performance. Talk to me about the reaction of the boys, because when they knew that you'd be in the net. Do you know a little bit of the guys over there? Because you played a lot with the boys, so maybe you know a little bit of your teammate. And what was the reaction of the team when they knew that you'd be in the net?
Yeah, they're really supportive. I've played against a few of them growing up or in the last couple of years, so I think they were just really excited to see me, and then they're a very supportive group, so I feel comfortable around them, which helped me in the net.
Did you have like a celebration in the dressing room after, because you didn't give any goal? I know the boys, they like their teammates, so I'm pretty sure they gave you at least a little celebration after the game. Was there any?
Yeah, a little bit. They were all just congratulating me, so that was good.
Awesome. And Louis, well, since she was pretty much perfect in her first game in preseason, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I will. Is there any chance that we could see Rhyah again in preseason again?
Yeah, well, we know the rules and regulation in the league, where we had to take decision over the weekend. There's something that we can't forget is Rhyah's only 16. Yes, she's going to play 17, but she's a late birthday. So we're going to keep her really close. She's in practice right now. She's going to keep practicing with the group. With Nick Ruccia being injured, we're going to need goalies to play with Jacob Milota. So we expect her to be at some point in that. Is it going to be the weekend of the 8th, the 10th? Is it going to be the 15th here at home against Halifax? But we're going to monitor. We're going to look with her team as well when she starts. So we want to make sure that we do everything the right way, so she doesn't miss time with her club. But at the end, we are comfortable, and I hope that we're going to be able to put her in at least once again in preseason, because as you know, during the regular season, everything happened quick, and we've experienced it with Ev a few years ago, where she had to come and play a regular season game. So more game we can give Rhyah, more comfortable she's going to feel if we need her down the stretch during the regular season.
Talking about Eve, Rhyah, it was a big story for us in the queue. It was actually a big story in hockey world. Eve, and she actually done, I think, pretty good, Louis. Did she reach out to you? Did she text you? Did you have like a DM from her, maybe wishing you good luck or congratulations after the game? Did she reach out?
Yeah, she reached out before, and then she reached out again after the game, so that was pretty cool.
Awesome. Do you want to tell us what she said, or do you want to keep it between you two?
She was pretty much just saying good luck, and then after, just congrats. So
all right, pretty simple, but I guess it does a trick. Were you happy to? I mean, Eve is going to be, I think, a really, really good goaltender for the women's side in the future. So I guess it's awesome to have like maybe just a shout out from her.
Yeah.
Were you aware of her story with the Gatineau Olympics? I guess you were. And was it somehow an inspiration for you?
Yeah, definitely seeing her being able to come out and being able to play in the queue in the regular season as well just kind of made me think that I would have a chance at some point if I kept working hard. So seeing her get to that goal was pretty cool.
So Rhyah, we are live, as I said at the beginning, and there's people from Nova Scotia. I want to give you some congratulations. So Ryan Budd, shout out from Hammers, Nova Scotia. Congrats on your accomplishment. I mean, I said in the beginning that there was a lot of media attention. The last I looked on Facebook, the quick highlight packs that we put was over 50,000 views, which is absolutely amazing. How do you react? Like, would you expect any that much of attention, and how do you deal with that attention? Because I guess it's pretty much the first time you have that much attention on you.
I don't think I expected it to go that big, but I just kind of have to keep it in the back of my mind and not worry too much about it, and because it'll just so it doesn't mess with my head or anything, or keep me focused.
I know you enough to know that it's not a stunt. She's in the net because you thought it was she was meant to be in the net. I mean, can you develop on the importance? You said earlier in the interview that hockey is for everyone, and that's something that we want to promote in the queue, especially. So, how important for you is to put a goalie like this in the net and show that it's possible for not only I won't say not only every girl, but everyone to do it if they want to do it.
Yeah, well, I think that the experience that I had with Eve and Gatineau helped me, and I was really more comfortable. I knew a little bit what to expect for her because I want her to do well. That's the most important thing. And with all the media attention, obviously, I told her to close her phone, to focus, and she's here for the right reason, and she's here because she deserved. And to give you an example, the day that she was playing, I've talked to a few GMs in the league, and first thing they said, well, hey, if she was not going to Cape Breton, if Sly didn't invite her, we would have been comfortable to get her in. So that just to prove the quality of the goalie that she is. And now it just, you want it to be successful for her because there's a lot of pressure. Even though you can be the best goalie in the world, sometimes there's a lot of outside noise. And I'm impressed the way she handled it. That tell us like, hey, that's a quality player, and she has her head at the right spot. She was focused. She was driven by just having success for that day, and kudos to her. All the credit, she deserves it, and good on her. I think, as she said, Eve was an inspiration. I think now she is an inspiration for a lot of young girls, and she still has a long ways and a lot of years still that she's going to be able to play and try out in this league. And sure, we're just getting to know her a little bit.
Louis, from what I know, you don't watch a lot of the warm up, or you don't watch it the full warm up. Usually, did you do it this time? Because I think you did or almost did watch all the warm up with Eve. Did you do it when Rhyah stepped on the ice? And what did you told her, if you want to told us, just before she got into the ice on the ice?
It was. To be honest, it was a little different than with Eve. We had like 10 TV camera. Like there was a lot of noise and a lot of distraction. I felt she was at the right spot. Talking to her, seeing her in the morning. I've watched it. She didn't know it. I was upstairs because I was in Sly's office, and honestly, when I came down, I didn't need to address it to her. I think she was ready. She was comfortable, and I wanted to let her be in that mindset where she was focused. Didn't want to disrupt that. And when she went on the ice, we could hear the loud every save that she made. The crowd make noise. So, but she was ready. I didn't need to say anything more. I think we've talked the day before practice. I just made sure that she was comfortable, and that was enough for me.
Rhyah, before I let you go, I have a couple points for you. Maybe for people who doesn't know you, maybe get us through your hockey background. Where does it start? What kind of goalie are you, and what's your aspiration for the future?
Yeah, so I grew up playing in Antigonish in the Antigonish Minor Hockey Association with the Bulldogs until about my U15 year, and then my second year, I switched to Nova, and then played a year in the U16 league, and then I was with the U18s last year.
And what's your aspiration for the future? I guess next step is get in the net again for the Cape Breton Eagles. I guess it would be the step one. But what's the next step for you? What's your short-term goal and maybe long-term goal?
Yeah, so I'll go play college, and then hopefully someday I'll get the opportunity to play in the senior national women's team. And then since there's a pro league opening up, hopefully someday I'll get the opportunity to go to that.
And maybe fight with he for the net someday, right?
Yep.
Why not? All right. We wish you all the best. And before I let you go, I want to give you a little bit of more congratulations. We have Ben McDonald here, said he played on your team. I don't know if you know him. Matt Rowe says, congratulations. Great job between the pipes. Jane Olson, congratulations, Rhyah, and keep up the hard rock, Rhyah. Gerald Sharkey. I don't know if it's people you know or if it's just fans, but you've been an inspiration for, I guess, a lot of people. So Rhyah, wish you all the best. Good luck if you get in the pipe again in the queue. We'll be more than happy to see you between the pipe, and we'll look to follow your career as much as we can, and we're really proud of you, and congratulations for what you did in that first game.
Thank you.
All right, Louis. If you don't mind, I'll keep you for the French interview. We'll switch on the French page, and we'll do a French interview on Rhyah being on the net for the Cape Breton Eagle this weekend. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Alex.